Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Are we on?
Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Look who's here.
I'm back.
Yay! We got Elix Sintron back. Coach Elix is back. We missed him desperately last week, right? We did. And he's
did?
back. Of course I did. Yeah.
Who's the first one? Let's see.
I don't know.
Let's
It's
see.
it's a big surprise.
Christy.
Hey, Christy, how are you?
Paula.
Hey,
Wow.
Paula, how are you too? So I'm really excited that we have the Puerto Rican back
The Puerto Rican
with me
is back.
through the static. And even though last week was a lot of fun with Cheryl doing the cards and the psychic piece, which was really cool. It was cool to actually watch her, Elix. Just so much to do with those cards. So, but look at this. See Elix's shirt? Doesn't he look so cute?
Red?
Yeah, red. You know why? Because I got it for him. Yeah, I'm just that kind of guy. I go into a place and I just think of Elix and I get him something, right?
That's right.
So that's what happens. So how is everybody? I'm messed up. Let me just start right from the beginning that I am messed up today. So Saturday.
As opposed to any other day.
See, maybe Cheryl Hall was better. Maybe she should have done 2 weeks.
Oh,
with
you wouldn't
this
know
one.
what to do without me. That's
So listen.
for sure.
So Friday night, last Friday, I'm laying in bed watching TV, and I felt like something was in my eye. So I went I kept rubbing it. I went to the bathroom. I'm opening it up. I'm looking at it. Can't find anything. So Saturday I had readings. When I finished the readings, I went to the urgent care in Easton, near our house, and didn't know what was going on because my eye was red, but I kind of figured it was because I was like rubbing it so much and saying, what the hell's going on? In any case, the NP or the...
NP.
Yeah, I think it was.
Or PA.
Yeah, she checks my eye, she lifts it up, and she said, inside there's a sty. I've never had a sty in my life. Now, that's not a big deal, right? The sty, it's not a big deal. They gave me ointment, told me to do like compression, like warm, use like a warm rag, paper towel or so. But the problem is that I wear contacts. And when she said to me, you can't wear contacts until this is healed, I wanted to heal her. I'm like, I have glasses. I like the glasses, but I don't like wearing glasses. I have worn contacts since I was like in high school, and I am so used to not wearing glasses. So why am I in a pickle? Because this one has a contact and this one doesn't. Because I couldn't put the contact in yet. I'm trying to go as far as I can without actually letting it heal completely. And it's getting better, but the sty's gone, but it's a little red. Is this like too much information?
And just, if you haven't got the gist of it, he's a little bit dramatic.
So now I'm cockeyed. It's like I'm looking and I think I see Joanne, or maybe that's Joan. I don't know. You know why? Because I'm cockeyed. I have one contact in, one out. So how's that? But you know what? And for us,
Nobody would have ever known.
yeah, but I have to share.
That's
But people
right.
that wear contacts, like little things, like even, get out of the shower and like styling your hair. Like, I can see and stuff, but the contacts
that's another
make it
process.
so much,
Well, it's the truth.
so much easier, right? So, and tomorrow, so I'm really sorry for everyone I'm not saying hi to because, I can see, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh
No,
my God.
I'm kidding.
God
I can
help
see
us
Tia
all.
and Diana and Tammy. It was Tammy's birthday. Just I think it was yesterday. So happy birthday, Tammy. So now the big news. Did everybody see the article, Hollywood Monthly, that came out?
Yay.
How wild is that? It's actually going to be in newsstands this weekend.
Oh, it's not already on
No.
newsstands? Okay.
The guy told me that it's going to be this weekend, and in 2 weeks we're going to be in LA. So hopefully I'll see it on newsstands there too. I'm not sure how available it's going to be here because it's LA based, so I'm not really sure. But there's also a number that I'm going to post that you can call if you want a copy.
Call and get a copy.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so wild that I'm on the cover. And if you looked at the article, it's a really, really great article. And Jill, who took the pictures,
Yep. Jill Mack Photography.
yep, who is amazing, and Paul Kandarian, who I hope is watching, who actually wrote the article.
Not yet, but he usually joins. So hopefully
it was
give
really
them blogs.
it's really nice. So we have a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow we're leaving for New York, which I haven't even posted, and I'm doing an event at a hotel
At the James.
in Soho, which is
Yeah.
pretty incredible. So a friend of ours is having her anniversary, 2-year anniversary of her business, which is bedtime reading, which is business is pretty incredible. It actually supplies books to high-end hotels.
5-star
Yeah,
hotels.
and she's having her 2-year celebration or party there, and it's a pajama party too.
Yeah, and you are the guest star.
I am the special guest, yes, or the surprise guest. So which is really cool. So I'm going to be able to get to do readings there at the hotel, and then we get back Saturday, and then the following Sunday we leave for LA, and I'm doing some events out there in LA too. So it's been really great, right?
And I'm the help. I'll carry luggage. I'll do whatever he needs me to do.
He just walks behind me, carries the luggage, and
That's
just
right.
keeps saying, "You're pretty." That's it. That's all I
Well,
want.
and that's
Actually handsome.
How is that different than our day-to-day life? That's what I've been doing for the last 26 years.
It's so different. He portrays me in not the greatest light, and that's not the way
It's
it is
not
at
true.
all. I just
I
showed
portray you
everyone.
in
I just showed everyone the shirt I bought, and that wasn't the only shirt I bought. I bought him like 3 shirts. You know, did I not?
You did.
Yeah, I
you,
mean-
you always take good care of me.
Exactly.
And I'm always behind you saying you're pretty. That's-
handsome.
I've been trained well.
Handsome. I should have never said pretty. Handsome.
Well, you said it.
I know, but I meant
didn't.
handsome. I meant
Okay,
handsome.
well,
Guapo,
you are-
handsome,
you are
whatever.
handsome.
So, but how is everybody? How is everybody doing? How long do we have before we have to go to the show?
We have a few minutes, and then we gotta go.
Yes, then we have to go. So the only week we're missing is the week of the 18th. Is that we're not going to be here because we're going to be in LA. But other than that, even with New York, no Wednesdays are being missed. So which is good, right? Which is very nice.
now.
So, yeah, which is nice. So
Pretty handsome. Are
So-
you talking about me or both? Tammy,
that's
clarification, please.
Tammy, thank you.
And David,
Birthday girl.
That's awesome. Are you talking that we're awesome? What's awesome?
No, David's talking directly to me. David and I.
That you're awesome?
Yeah, David and I are very, very close.
Yeah, clearly,
Yes.
because I'm still waiting for my doll.
No.
Just saying.
No. The doll that I have really should be the only doll that you care about.
In your head,
But
that's,
we should
that's the
focus.
way it is.
We should focus on that doll because
All right.
David is amazing what he did.
Tammy,
so.
both. I love it. Did you miss me, guys? See, 1 week without
Give
me.
him some hearts.
That's right. I need some hearts. Texas was hot as hell, people.
Yeah.
Not
Likes,
my
hearts.
thing. Oh, please. I'm done with that.
Well, you know what? We still have a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so
Ooh,
nice.
lots of hearts.
We still have a lot of traveling to go to, so and on top of everything else, Memphis, one of our pups, has an upper respiratory infection, so he's been on antibiotics, and it's when he left when it actually happened.
But he's doing
so
better.
He's doing so
doing
much.
much
He's
better.
he's pretty much all better, but getting the pills into him. We have 3 chins, 3 Japanese chins. The other 2, you put your thumb out and they'll suck your thumb. This one that had the upper respiratory infection is very suspicious. And if he smells or thinks something is in the food, it was like hell. It was so bad that we just stopped at the vet to pick up 5 pills because I destroyed 5 pills, trying to put them in all this different liverwurst and tuna and stuff that he wouldn't eat. So,
And he's just a little tiny dramatic every time.
we should have
a pill
cameras
gets
in the
screwed up.
house.
Oh my
to
God,
see how screwy this
that
is.
would be entertainment. I promise you, people.
Just the sty alone.
That would be one show that nobody would ever want to miss. So we gotta go.
We do?
Yes, we do.
All right,
because
so
it's past
he's
5
going to bring
o'clock.
us over. So 508-222-1320. Please listen to the show so I can do some readings.
So by the way, guys, if you are, if you want to call this is the time to dial because the lines will open probably just about now, 508-222-1320. Kardashians could not compare. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm not quite sure that we want to be compared with that bunch of people.
What bunch of people?
The Kardashians. That's
Oh.
Tammy.
Tammy,
Let's pick a better.
Tammy, come on.
All right, so
Tammy, you just went knocked down one notch with me. Who is she comparing you? What are you?
I don't know. I'm trying to make
He's
this.
making me like suck the microphone. It's so close. What are you doing here?
All right, so there it is.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is what I have to deal with all the time. Try.
Boy, it was quiet in here last week.
Hold on, Jane. Steven, look at
Oh
this.
yeah. Besides, with me and Cheryl. What?
Next time, try sardines and put the dog pill in that. It works on my sardines. Really? I don't
Who
know.
said that?
Jane.
Really, Jane? Thank you for the suggestion. I've never tried sardines with dogs. I've never tried sardines with humans.
Did
Yeah.
you find something that worked?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, roasted
chicken.
roasted chicken from the supermarket.
So-
because you can make the chicken into like balls and put the medication in.
We'll
so.
try the sardines.
No, thank you, Jane.
Oh, David, you gain points now. We're cuter than Kim Kardashian.
Thank you, David.
And we don't have big butts either. I know I don't. In spring water, only sardines. Jane, we're gonna check that out. I don't know. Monkey's very particular, but I wonder if that would work. That's actually pretty interesting.
We'll definitely give it a shot, Jane. Thank you for giving us again that suggestion. That's pretty good. I think the show's about to start because we're usually right after the weather.
You're echoing. Is anyone else having this problem?
We're echoing?
You're buff. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know.
Offices located
Hugs,
at 195.
Angie, hug Steven for me. I hug him all the
Angie,
time.
thank you. I'm throwing a virtual hug right back at you, Angie.
30 seconds.
Angie and I are going to meet someday.
Legal team handles
I
a wide
guarantee
array
you
of
it,
business and
Angie.
personal legal
Somehow,
matters,
some way, I can
including
feel it.
Who's Angie?
Angie's a very good friend that I got to read when I did a Facebook Live.
They're available to help you
Okay, kitty.
We're ready.
All right, we're
Show's
getting ready to rock
Mark,
and
the producer's
roll.
yelling at us like, "Come on, kids!
Yeah.
We're gonna hear the music
5
soon."
seconds.
All right, let's
5
go.
seconds.
lawoffices@gmail.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. I am Stephen the Medium, the host of Through the Static. It's Wednesday, 5 o'clock, and I hope everyone is having a great time. And the greatest news is that I have gentleman in red next to me. Coach Elix is back.
Coach Elix, or as he often called me, the help is back. The personal assistant is back. So,
I never called you the help.
oh, please.
Mark's going to
I
have a coronary
evidence.
laughing so hard. And of course, Mark producing the show is here too.
I'm here.
So how is everybody? I'm so glad, even though last week was terrific with Cheryl doing the, I was just telling everyone on Facebook Live, the tarot cards, someone who's been doing that for 20 something years is pretty incredible. And watching her, and I mean, there's just, I asked her 3 times and I still can't remember. I think it's 80 something cards. It's pretty crazy. And to know each one of those cards, it's pretty wild. And how they come out, it's not just the cards, how they come out. So it was pretty impressive to watch. So, but if anyone who's not on Facebook Live and didn't listen to the pre-show, you missed a lot, because I talked about something very, very serious and something actually very interesting, the sty that I have in my eye. I have a sty. I've never had a sty in my whole life in my eye, and it's causing a disruption in my life.
And if you've ever seen anyone go hysterical about a sty, I promise you, I have stories to tell.
Listen, for me, who has worn contacts, right, for since high school, and I have glasses, of course, but I don't like wearing glasses. I'm so used to contacts; they're like my life. And so going to, Friday night it started. It felt like something was in my eye, and I'm rubbing it. So Saturday, I had readings, and so when I finished the readings, I went to urgent care, as I was mentioning to Facebook Live, and the PA or NP, I'm not very, very sweet, very, very nice. She said, let's take a look. And then she lifted up my eye and she said, you have a sty. And that was okay, because she said she's going to give me ointment and to do like compressions of like hot, a rag or paper towel hot on your eye 4 times a day. I'm like, I can do that. And then it sounded like her voice changed, and it was like she was taken over by the devil, and it sounded like, and you can't wear contacts. Like, what? What do you mean I can't wear contacts? So it wasn't good.
Well, on a positive note, I hope our friend Brenda is listening, because at least you're not seeing flies.
She's working.
She's working.
Yeah,
but her sister is listening.
Oh, is she?
I know. Doreen is listening.
Yeah,
so Doreen,
that was a good time.
at least we're not having flies.
That was a good time. That was just, we're just talking about friends. Actually, they're like more like family to us.
They are family.
Yeah, the Brenda, Doreen, and Deborah, and of course the
And
Queen, and
Mama.
Yes, Mama. We had a great time, but it was a good time. But so before we get moving on, and I start taking phone calls, I have to say,
Also,
did you see this Puerto Rican just interrupting me? I was on a beautiful flow. I was zen, Elix, and now all of a sudden I'm just completely interrupted.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where I am right now. Where am I?
You've never been zen. Just let's put it that way. But no, I just meant to remind you, Judy and Ed. Did we give them a shout out about their anniversary? I don't know. Did I miss that?
God help me. Okay, yes. Judy and Ed, last Friday, good friends of ours, celebrated their 54th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
And we were so fortunate we got to sit with them at dinner. And so, Judy and Ed, if you're listening, happy 54th anniversary. And we're not going to be able to see you this Friday, because there's a lot going on. If you're not on Facebook, you may not know that yesterday, my cover of Hollywood Monthly came out, and I am on the cover, and then there's a 3 or 4 page editorial. Yay! Mock's clapping.
And it looks amazing.
And it mentions WARA too, if you notice. I don't know if you read it, Mock.
Great article.
Thank you.
Lovely picture.
Thank you.
Really lovely article. They did one heck of a job.
They did, Mock. They actually, so Jill
McTaggart from Jill Mag Photography.
Jill took the pictures, who's local here in Massachusetts, was incredible, and she had her husband Mark come down to the house to take the pictures, which was great. And Paul Kandarian is the one who did the article, who is amazing. He actually is the one that wrote the article a couple of years ago when I was in the Boston Globe, and then Elix was in the Boston Globe.
Yep.
And Paul did the article, and it was incredible. But the pictures, I keep getting comments about the pictures, the picture of me and the dogs. Of course, the dogs had to be in that article, right? I mean, they represent us. And of course, Elix is in there too. But it's
notice how the picture of him and I come after the picture of me and the dogs. Oh my God!
I don't see what's wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
Clearly,
they're the kids. Of course, the kids come
world.
first, right? Of course they do.
That's right.
So, but I'm really excited, and so tomorrow, Elix and I are heading to New York, and I am going to, or the two of us are going to be going to a very dear friend of ours. She is having her 2nd year anniversary party of her business, which is Bedtime Reading, which is an incredible business. And she actually contracts with these high-end hotels and puts books in the hotels. And it's a great business. So she's having her 2nd year anniversary, and I am on the invitation as the special guest. So How amazing is that?
And you are a surprise.
Yeah, a surprise.
Yeah.
This the authors of these books. I think the press is going to be there, and I am going to do readings after her celebration. So I think her celebration is like 6 to 8 and afterwards. So we're both so excited just to celebrate with her, and her husband's going to be there, Jane and Rick, which we cannot wait for. It's going to be terrific. And of course, we're going to spend 2 days because we get to spend it with our nephew Tristan and his girlfriend Maria. And then we get back Saturday, and the following Sunday we head out to LA.
And what's happening in LA?
Yes, it's going to be Jane's party on the West Coast. Same thing, the 2nd year anniversary, but I'm going to do the same thing. But then the next day, at a separate venue, there's a group reading that I'm going to be doing, and there's just a lot going on in LA. And how wild is it that I will hopefully be able to just go to a newsstand and see myself on the magazine? How wild is that? I mean, tell me that's not cool for anybody.
That's amazing.
Just it's incredible, and the gratitude I have is something that I could never express. So because I love doing what I'm doing, and the comments on Facebook when I posted this have been incredible. Which reminds me, before I take a break, if you haven't, please go to my YouTube account. I need to change the YouTube so that it's Stephen the Medium like everything else is. But to do that, I need 100 subscribers. And right now, I think I'm at 90. So I just need 10 of you that haven't subscribed to... Did you?
No, I'll have to.
Oh, thank you, Mark. So Mark's going to
I'll
subscribe.
make sure that
We've
I
only
do.
been talking about this for the last 4 weeks, and you still haven't done it?
He's very busy, Elix.
I know.
He's very busy.
I'd like to know doing what exactly.
Well, I'm 60 years old. I forget things.
Well, you'll do it tonight,
I will
and then
do
as
it
soon as I hit
as soon as I
100,
can.
I can get Stephen the Medium. It can be part of the CD, and then I can share that with everybody that came to the event, and then I can actually have it on my website for people to get. But that was part of the Attleboro Elks, that everyone that came is getting a copy of the CD. So that's all I'm waiting for. So if you're wondering why it's taken so long, that's the reason. So I'll put a posting on my Facebook page. When we go on break, I'm going to actually look at the number too. You can actually call a phone number to get switching subjects or switching back to the magazine. You can call to get a copy of the magazine. So I'll look that up. And I think
We're
we're
gonna
ready
take a
for a
break.
break. 508-222-1320 is the number to call for a reading. And we'll be right back.
Okay, everyone. Let's see.
You got one.
Shannon.
I don't know.
Tom.
Felix, I don't know how to get that number because it's in my email.
Did
I sent it to you. Oh, I sent it to you. You have it.
Yeah,
But
but
can you?
I'm running. Oh, hold on.
You know what? Then I'll just post it on
No,
Facebook.
I got it. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. Hold on one second.
You got one
All right.
minute?
So, hey, Kim.
I gotta tell you something.
All right.
Probably let's wait for the end of the show.
Hold on.
Yeah, just,
Hold on.
Saturday, September 21st.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead. Talk amongst yourselves.
Will provide an
You know,
overview
with
of
my
the
sty issue, I can't see who the hell's here, but I see people. So, hi.
Do you have glasses?
Yeah, I have glasses, yeah. But today I have one contact in and one contact out because I can't put it in here because it's still
Well,
healing.
that's gonna be weird.
Yes,
Like
it's very
this.
strange, but it was just worth it for not wearing glasses. So you know what? I can randomly just, let's see. Hi, Debbie. There's got to probably be a Debbie in there, right?
Come on.
Okay, hold on.
371
424 371
9900, and it's the office of
371 9900.
9900
Okay.
of Hollywood.
So if you're interested in the magazine, you can call 424-371-9900 and order it there. So just in case you want it. So, and I will be more than happy to autograph it. How's that?
How many copies
Isn't that weird?
do you have at home?
Well, I haven't got them yet, but I'm getting 10 copies.
That's all?
Yeah. If,
Lucy got more than that when Ricky was on the cover.
she did?
Yeah, she had like a whole apartment full of them.
I'm calculating that. I don't remember that episode.
Like hundreds.
I don't remember that
Yeah, when she
episode.
was on with him in one of the magazines, she had like.
I'm gonna check, Mark. I'm gonna check. what he's talking about, because you know I'm like a Lucy fan, right? What's going on?
I'm putting that.
Oh, that's right, because
Is it Hollywood Weekly or monthly?
monthly.
Miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org.
Yeah, you were on there ahead of who else was on the they mentioned on the cover. I'm trying to remember it. It made me laugh because it was
Local artists,
I can't, Mark. I can't remember because I looked at it so
371.
quickly. I know,
because it had the other articles they were featuring in the
but I'm on the cover.
right, and one of them was like
an event.
I'm trying to remember a very famous star,
I should know, but I
Hollywood
don't.
star, and I'm saying to myself, "Oops, we're coming back."
Are there calls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they've been on for 15 minutes. Okay.
All right, guys. So the number, I pinned the comment on the number
That's the number for the magazine.
to get a copy of the
But call
hard
them here,
copy.
508-222-1320 if you want a reading. So. And welcome back to Through the Static. You know what? I just thought maybe I should do, and maybe people would want to be part of this. Maybe I should just start like a sty blog, just to each day to really talk about, how it affects you, the sty, and how it screws up your life.
Oh, shocking! So we're gonna create a blog for something else to talk about you.
Not talking about, no, because people have styes. There's, and you know what I didn't realize is that there's external as well as internal styes. Mine happens to be internal, so you can't see it unless you lift the eyelid. So look what I learned.
Okay.
But I guess a good portion of them come outside. So
A lawyer, or a doctor, or a medium, what more could you ask for
exactly.
in
Mark.
one package?
Can you
See?
hit the mute
see,
button?
Mark gets it. Mark gets it.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go to the call so I can get to speak to everybody. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hey, Tammy. How are you? Tammy, was it yesterday? Was your birthday? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'm not that great at the media. Tammy, I blame my sty. That's what I blame. So. Oh, see, look at Tammy. See. So, okay, Tammy, thank you for that because it's my first die and I didn't understand what was going on. So, Tammy, one of the things I meant to talk about before I started taking calls, so I'm going to just do this very quickly, is that one of the things I've learned in my readings is that you would think I would get this quickly or quicker, but I really haven't, is that each person I speak to, the spirit is catered to that particular person. So if they think they want to talk on the psychic level more because there's something that's going on in your life currently, or versus they want to come more mediumship wise and to give validations that it's mom, it's dad, it's grandmother. I think it's pretty cool how it works. So the reason why I just said that is that I keep getting more pulled to what's going on now here with you, Tammy. And I don't know what exactly... Okay, well, actually, I'm getting pulled two ways because there's a grandmother who steps forward, and this is not a mom. This is definitely a grandmother who steps forward because she's leaning on me, which means she's leaning on you. She's always with you. But Tammy, is there something going on financially? The reason why I just bring that up is that, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you. The reason why I was just going to say, though, who doesn't have financial issues, right? I mean, we all do. But the reason why I just brought this up is that your grandmother keeps showing you walking in and out of a bank. So did someone like close to you or you, is someone looking or thinking about doing something like mortgage or loan, or does someone work with banking? Why does your grandmother show me you going in a bank, out of bank, in a bank, out of a bank? Does that make sense? Oh, are you serious? Oh, that would be... Oh my God, Tammy. How incredible is it though that grandma wanted to make sure. So is this mom's mom who's crossed? Oh, both grandmothers are crossed. Okay, so then let me tell you then, for the who I'm speaking to right now is mom's mom, because she comes from the left of me, which is maternal side. Even though both of them are there, both of them are here rather. But how wild is it that your grandmother is giving a reference to that she is with you and she's trying to help with guidance and your grandmother just said, Stephen, my granddaughter's decision on the latter part of the conversation about buying a house or moving, she just said to me, this is not easy at all. So you must have pros and cons on all of this. Because your grandmother just said, this is not a simple, I know I want to go, I want to do this or that. Your grandmother just said, this is tough. This is very tough for Tammy. In the same sense, though, Tammy, it's a wonderful thing, because your grandmother said it's a testament to my granddaughter. Everybody that comes in contact with her, they love her. You've got such a great aura about you, Tammy. So what people don't get is that when you've got this great energy with you and you use it like you do, what people don't get is that you build all these relationships, and then you sort of start becoming part of your foundation, which means then it's hard to make decisions, especially when you're moving. Does that make sense? Okay. Tammy's like, yeah, okay. Well, grandma is the one that's telling me to tell you this. So, in this, where's Barbara? Who's B? Who's the B connected here? Living or crossed? Who's? It sounds like Bob or Barbara. So Bob, Robert. Do you work with Bob or Barbara or Robert that they're giving a reference to? There's something connected, but I can't tell yet if it's he. Oh, wait a minute, Tammy. This is old. This is like think way back. This is someone who crossed. Someone who was in your life or you knew about who crossed, because they just waved to me in spirit, so they're in spirit. Barbara or Bobby. So just make sure you keep it with you. It also could be sometimes it's a middle name. It could be a great aunt, a great uncle. But there's a Bob or Bobby, Barbara, something. It doesn't either way. It doesn't. No. But do you understand that? Okay. It felt like it was someone who was close to you. So I don't know if that doesn't necessarily. So who's Barbara? Okay. Who's crossed? Okay. Just absolutely her, because that feels like the level of closeness it would be, and connected to Barbara or the family is Tim or Tom or Terry, Teresa. There's a just to make sure you get that it's actually her, because she gives me it sounds like it's a last name like Tomaselli or something like that. So make sure you keep it, Tammy. What was that?
Just asking.
So or there's a T very, very close to her, a child, a grandchild, but it's just a way that Barbara is letting you know that it's her. Did she cross from Cancer? Okay, so it's her. I asked her how you crossed, and she showed me my sign for Cancer. So just let you know, Tammy, that she's with you, and when you get a second, give her a shout out, because she helps too, and she can help with what's going on in your life right now. That's what this is all about, is to try to, not to tell you what to do, but to give you, to give you some guidance. Where's the Florida come in? Florida. Good. Because they just showed me the Everglades, so I'm down that area, so they're giving that as a reference. So just make sure if you have family or friends or this you live there or whatever the connection to Florida is, just make sure they you know that they're bringing it up. All right, Tammy, listen, thank you so much and good luck with everything. Shoot. Well, listen, you know, the first thing I just talked to you about was your auras and your light, and that's not surprising, Tammy. It's always a good thing. It's not something that I detect that's anything bad. It's always your loved ones. Just, you know, it's just letting your dad figure. Who's the dad? Is your dad still here? Oh, so it's dad. So just know it's dad. And dad just said George or Jim or GJ name. So just keep that. Make sure you keep that with you. But it's dad that's doing the lights. So just, and it's good, Tammy. It's always good. He just said to me he's trying to make something up. I don't know what that means. So just make sure you know that. I don't know if he's making it up to you or somebody else, but he keeps saying he's trying to make something up. So you just, it's almost like he feels like when he left, something was going on or something wasn't resolved or something. So just, do you understand that? Oh, okay, so just know that it's dad, just letting you know that. So lots of love, Tammy, and good luck, okay? Alrighty, bye-bye. Hi, this is Steven. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, we'll be right back. Break time.
Didn't have
The best, that's good with me. And I know exactly break time, so it's good.
Yeah, we just didn't have enough time to
No, thank you.
Okay, let's see what
do
we got
this
here.
early. And
How
give
about
you-
Tammy being an underwriter?
Yeah, that was.
How wild is that? I didn't even get to talk to her about that. No wonder why she was going in and out of banks, right? So funny.
Literacy Center will hold a volunteers event at Skyrock Brewery on Sunday, September 15th from 1 to 4 p.m.
What
The
happened, Alex?
gathering will feature a number of activities, including games, music, and hors d'oeuvres. For more
Just wanna
information,
pin this
visit
number.
literacycenter.com/volunteers or call 508-226-3603.
I thought you could pin. Can you pin more than one?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you can. Beautiful.
Oh, so the studio number?
Yeah.
Okay, so how's everybody doing? Hey, Gidget, how are you? Look at, even through my sty, I can see a little bit. So it's not easy. So if I'm missing somebody or if I'm not saying hi to somebody, blame my sty. So hopefully by next Wednesday, I'll be good to go. So, let me see this. So Tammy and Sheila. Hey, Sheila, I see Sheila.
Yes.
I didn't make such a big deal over my cataract.
What was that? Mark is
Well, that's
dissing me.
Slightly different.
Mark
Yeah,
is
but it's much more tragic.
so
than-
dissing me.
Correct.
I see
And you didn't even make a big deal
Victoria.
out of it.
I can't
No.
seem to ever get through. Oh, Victoria, thank you. Just, you know, the
This one thought he was
the
going
best
blind.
way to call Victoria is when I'm finishing with someone because that's when the line's open. So as soon as you hear me finish with somebody is when you call.
In the early 80s.
And
Oh,
hopefully
my
you'll be
goodness.
able
How's
to
Mama?
get through. So
36 years.
Fine. She's
I
gonna
think
have
we're
her
coming
knee
back on
replaced
soon. So
in October.
From 10 a.m.
your mother is? Oh,
Good for her.
Mama Mock.
She's
She's
going
having
to
her
the
knee
Cape
replaced.
that week that you're in LA.
So I hope everyone's having a good time.
Well, that's why you go to
The
the
show.
Whereabouts?
is-
Dennis,
That's
oh,
nice.
it's about time.
I look like a nut, right? Like trying to look and trying to find the names.
Break
Show
time
starting.
goes
Your
quick.
headphones.
I am.
Gotta keep him on track here. Okay, let's go.
And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, and let's go to the next caller. You like that Rhode Island accent? Caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Oh, it's just if you go into Stephen, thank you for doing that. It's if you go to YouTube and just put in Stephen the Medium, I will come up and you'll see. I think that the picture is me with the dogs, the 3 dogs. Yeah, Elix is nowhere to be found in that picture, Stephen. It's just me and the 3 dogs.
You would think that. We'll see about that.
I'm going for 500, Stephen. So, all right, Stephen. So let me just tell you something here. When I was getting ready to take the call, I didn't know who it was. Clearly, I'm not that good. And there's a dad figure that kept showing me something that he wanted to acknowledge or bring up for you. So, Stephen, was there let me start with this because I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. So your dad is crossed, right? Okay. He keeps showing me like something also that was written up in a newspaper or a magazine. Did you have something, or did he have something that was somehow in a newspaper or a magazine that you remember? Oh, Stephen, that's what it is. I kept seeing something in print, so I didn't know that. So just know that it's a great way for you to know that it is Dad, in that he are you in the middle or approaching the end of something like a book? Okay, you know what? Your father just brought that up because he listen. I want to make sure I say this correctly because your father's telling me this. You have written books before, right? Right. Okay. So your father's telling me that the just keeps talking about how talented you are. Clearly, that's why it's not just because you're his son. He's just talking about how talented you are. However, he keeps talking about this particular book is different in it's going to be like one of the proudest when it's done. Because he tells me that you're not, I don't know if you've been thinking about different variations of where the book as it sort of unfolds goes, or the end, or all I can tell you is that he just keeps talking about, he keeps flipping pages like people just being so excited to get to the end of it. So I don't know if that makes sense, but do you know how the book ends now? Okay, so just make sure you remember what your dad's giving as a he almost makes me feel like as the book keeps progressing, maybe the ending that you think is going to change based on like sort of like an aha moment. And I know as a writer, you guys get aha moments all the time, but just make sure you keep that with you. Was there also somebody who I mean, I know you write. Do you have like something like a pen or something from him or something very unique? Why does he shows me there's like a writing, it feels like a writing utensil, but it is very, very unique or very special to something. No. So if it's not you, did he have something like it almost makes me feel like there was no judgment, Stephen. There was a Brady Bunch episode that Greg thought. Greg wanted to be an architect, so Mike, his dad, gives him like the professional set. It's like a box of like these like writing, what was that?
Pencils.
Yeah, pencils or so. So did someone connect? Somebody connected to you like draw or draft or? It doesn't matter whether it's directly his or not, but that's a mechanism that you use to write. Yeah, so Stephen, that's what your dad's giving as a validation. It was something, that's why I asked about drafting or writing. Just know that you've got it. He just wants to, he's very excited that you have it and just wants to give that as a validation to you. So just make sure you keep that with you and know that Dad is with you, Stephen, okay? Listen, you have a great day. All right, lots of love, Stephen. Bye-bye. I love that he watched the Brady Bunch. Hello, this is Stephen. Who's this?
How you doing?
I love that. How you doing? Who is this? Hi, who's this? AJ, how are you? I think this is the first time you ever called.
Who's?
Well, you got me now, so this is terrific. So, Elix is looking at me like, who's AJ? Who's
From what past? Because I don't remember
See,
any AJ.
AJ, I think the Green Monster is going near Elix. He's getting jealous, AJ. So we're just going to close this conversation with Elix not knowing. I'm just kidding. I'm so glad that you called. I'll tell you offline, Elix, how AJ and I met, because I actually at one point came to your place to give you a reading, right? But this was a number of years. This is when I was first starting out. And AJ, I kid you not, I read Elix. I read AJ, and I swear to God, at the end of the reading, AJ just so casually says to me, "Oh, by the way, I'm also a medium." And I'm looking at him like, "What?" And he was like, "Who's William?" I'm like, "Oh, nobody except my dad." I mean, it was wild. It was so wild. AJ, I will never, ever forget that. That was so impressive and so great and so cool. And I know you're doing your thing and you're doing great things too. So, which is a terrific thing. Now, I can't remember, but is it 3 kids? So because but who's the I don't know if this is mom or grandmother. Is mom crossed? Okay, so grandma. So but the grandmother's got a really huge mom presence as she steps forward, and she just keeps giving me the 3. So she's just making sure you know that it's her, and she's giving a validation to the 3 kids. AJ, who's Frank or Fran? So is he here? Okay, so she's giving it. Is there just 2 of them? Yes. Or why did your grandmother give me 2? When you just said Uncle Frank, it's Grandma who wants to give the validations for the family. Oh no, it's not kids though. It's February or the 2nd of a month. Oh, so know that Dad's stepping forward too. Even though he told me that there's also, you've got a connection with the number 2, AJ. Are you there?
He said yes.
Oh, you do? You get that? Okay, so whatever that connection is, you want to share? Is it private? AJ. If it's private, it's good.
Maybe it's got something to do with, when you guys first met and I wasn't around.
He's causing trouble, AJ. He's causing trouble. So if you get, seriously, if you get the 2, when your dad stepped forward, he said, tell AJ 2, he's going to know exactly what it is. It's in addition to February of me crossing. So he just wants to make sure you know that. There's also Rose. Who's that? So, who's here? I love when Spirit does that, AJ. They reference people that we're close to or know or in our circles. It's all a way just to let you know that they're also watching. There's also, AJ, your father keeps showing me like a stamp. So usually when I see a stamp, it's like a passport. Usually it could be something different. So Well, no. I'm trying to figure out if this was your dad. Was your dad in the military? He was. Okay, so it's just another thing that Dad's giving as a reference. When I just asked your dad what's the passport connected to, and there's a flag outside the studio, and he said, "Look at that," and I said, "Okay, it's military." So it's you got changes with your personal life there, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, they're not gonna deny you, AJ. Yeah, your dad and your grandmother just keep pointing to somebody is this new? Oh yeah. Oh no, I just looked at your dad and he just gave me thumbs up. So just know, AJ, that they're but your grandmother just said, take it slow. Just take it slow, because you, on top of your connection, okay, as a medium, you also, your energy is gigantic, AJ. You know this. So, like, even if you weren't being, say, you met someone and you weren't even being aggressive, your energy is aggressive. Your energy, because you're so loving. So you got to just make sure, what your dad's saying is, just make sure, mind-wise, conscious-wise, you just take it slow, even though you really, really like this person. Like, you really like this person. So, so your dad's just giving that as as great advice, AJ. But I will tell you, that person also very much likes you too. And how it came about is your dad. So just, I don't know how you guys got together, but just know that your dad's saying he was part of this. Yeah, so whatever. And you know something? Your father said that they also had a connection with spirit too. I don't know I don't know if they've just seen signs or, but there's also a spirit connection too. So just because there's a grandmother coming through on that side too. So all of this is I just get thumbs up everywhere, AJ. So this is great. And this is also why your dad just said he made sure you got through, so that you got this validation. And I love the fact that what you wanted them to bring up, they're bringing up. But I'm telling you, just make sure you go slow. That just because this has the potential, AJ, of being very, very big. This is, your father just said, this is like finally potential. Yeah, I mean, he's telling me that, and he just had this huge flock of birds fly over the studio, which is a great, great sign. So I cannot even tell you how glad I am that you called. I got to speak to you, and AJ, thank you, and lots of love, okay? Oh, thank you,
Thank
AJ.
you.
Thank you. You take care. Okay, and we're taking a break, and we'll be right back. How cool was that? I love when people have specific things they want me to bring up, and for the most part, spirit actually holds true and actually does that and brings that through. So it's a great thing, right? It's a really great thing. So, and I haven't spoken to AJ in a long time, and he's definitely I just see it, something from Jane, our parking. Jane's doing business on the show.
Does she not know?
No, because I don't think she's watching. So I'm talking about where we're going tomorrow for New York. So just talking about some kind of venue. So
About AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the story about AJ?
Yeah, like,
oh, you mean how we met?
you guys
No.
went out in the past, or...
Oh no, it was no story. It was just he
Yeah.
reached out to me and wanted a reading, and I went to his house, and he had his kids there, and it was a great time. And he's been keeping me up on what he's doing as a mediumship. He's a stylist, and he's in Taunton. That was
I've
it.
always been involved in community service and charitable
Darn.
fundraising, giving back
Listen,
to our
and
veterans.
I've been with this one for almost 27 years. I mean, we
Well,
gotta go way back
must have had
And hoop shoots,
something before.
Oh, do we want to go
Mark,
into that
Oh, no,
conversation?
okay, never mind.
There's
Never mind.
there's plenty
This is
that would take.
Never mind.
TMI, right? For
Never
Facebook
mind. Yeah,
Live.
right.
When I was single. TMI. It's not good. Can you believe almost April will be 27 years with this one? With this crazy
one.
Puerto Rican? I don't know. It's wild.
cold in here.
It's wild. So
I
Not
like
cold in here?
No, I love it.
it
It's
feels
like
good here.
72 in my apartment.
I think Croaks is watching. I think Flo's watching
The
also.
AC on in your apartment?
And thank you guys. And
Oh, yeah.
I think
Well,
Kathleen
the last 2
Sweet.
nights have been cool enough. I
Hey,
opened the
I'm glad you're
window.
watching too.
I only have 2
Give
windows.
my love to
One
the
has
sisters.
the AC in it.
And the
So
kitties
my poor apartment
and everybody
gets
else. So
If I turn the AC on,
I think we've got one block
it
left.
gets to like
This
80 in
hour
my
goes by so
apartment. It's
fast.
awful.
Even for me, it goes by so fast. Especially when I get into these readings. One thing that
How come?
I have
Being
issues
that
with
old mill,
is that when I get on the
that's
call
how
with somebody or on the phone with somebody,
Oh, we're coming back,
I just want to
kids.
keep going because there's so much to talk about, and I know that everyone's waiting, and I got to get to everybody. So I'm doing my best, I swear. So back to the grind.
He's so brave.
Oh, I know.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
I mean, suffering as bad as he is.
Oh, with my style. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm doing the show.
Hold on, kids. Here we go.
And welcome back to Through the Static. And let's go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hi, Christy. How are you? I'm doing well, Christy. Christy, the first thing that pops up with you is birthday anniversary. Something really close. I see a bouquet of flowers. When I see a bouquet of flowers, it's usually the same. Unless you just got a bouquet of flowers today, which could be. But if you didn't, it's something birthday anniversary 2 weeks back, 2 weeks forward. So, and it also, Christy, could be anniversary, like of a death also. So if it doesn't come, do you know what I'm talking about? When was that, Christy? Like this month? August
28.
28th. And where are we?
September 4th.
Oh my God! Oh, Christy, that's what it is. I know. I you know. I'm sorry, Christy. Sorry. Yeah, they're bringing it up. You know what? It's definitely so not uncommon when spirit does this, because there are a lot of times when that happens, it's the ex's side coming through. And why they do that, Christy, and really it's a compliment to you. Why they do that is to say that they really appreciated who you were in that relationship, that you're such an amazing person. It's and I can hear it's a woman. I don't know if this is an ex mother-in-law or a grandmother, but all I can tell you is it's definitely a woman, and she just keeps saying that how much she admired you, and even when things were not easy, because things were not easy. I don't know the specifics. All I can tell you is that that's another reason too that spirit comes through and just tells you that they were on your side. And I don't mean to say your ex was horrible, not at all. Maybe it was just the two of you didn't get along. I don't know what it was, but all I can tell you is that the ex's side is just giving you a really nice compliment of who you are. And she just said to me though that it's night and day. Like the relationship you're in now, and again, this is not to diss the previous relationship at all, but the relationship you're in now is a relationship, things that you've experienced you never did before, if that makes sense. Yeah, because the love that he has and the love that you have. And again, I got to be honest though, there was love in the previous relationship, but it was just different. It was like two ships that just shouldn't have been together, if that makes sense. So it's just giving you as a reference. There's also a Tommy near you. Tommy. Is that, I don't know if this is, I got to be honest, Christy, I don't know if this is for the ex, if this is for your current, if this is for you, but is there a Tommy connected somehow in any of those three kind of areas? It feels like Tommy was around years ago and Tommy is now crossed. It almost makes me feel like Tommy was young. So just keep it with you, but it could be either it could be your current husband or it could be the ex, even though the ex is now faded away. So it makes me Tommy, it makes me feel like it's either you or your husband. So ask him. Make sure you ask him about that. And Land's End or Land. do you understand what there's a dad figure stepping forward. Is this dad? Is your dad here? Okay, so it's gonna be grandpa. Just out of curiosity, your ex, do you know if his dad is here? Okay, so all right, so it's then it's going to be grandpa, but he steps forward as a father figure, but he keeps talking to me about land. Did you have any conversations, Christy, in the previous relationship or this relationship about land or buying land or doing like building a house? Oh my, you mean, but this is in reference to your ex? Oh my God, Christy. Wow. Oh, and you said you wish that you bought it? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Wow, Christy. So listen, again, this may not be what you called for or wanted to hear. All I can tell you is that the exercise and spirit are doing this just to really, they just give you, they're still giving you a lot of love and who you are as a person and as a being. So just make sure you keep that with you. And there's a ton of just admiration coming from that side, okay? All right, Christy, listen, lots of love. Thank you so much. Alrighty, bye-bye. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello? Hi, Sheila. How are you? I'm good. And thanks for calling. And I'm glad I get to talk to you. So, Sheila, as Mark was putting you through, let me start with this. Do you connect to bees? Well, not many, not many of us do, even though, I mean, they serve a beautiful purpose. Okay, so the reason why I just asked you that is that right before I heard who you were, it was in spirit, it wasn't real. Something flew by the window that a grandmother wanted me to bring up to you. So it was a bee or a dragonfly or something connected to something small with wings. So even though it's really felt like a bee, were you ever stung like as a kid? You know, it's so interesting. That's why, I mean, I know these are so random when they come up, but it's just that there's a grandma who's stepping forward that wants to sort of like take the floor and talk to you, and just keeps saying that she brought that up as sort of like a memory of you being really young. There's also a February connection to you. There's a birthday, there's an anniversary, or something's happening in February, or something just happened in February. So I don't know if someone goes away, or if you're planning next February going away, or there was something February. There's something that your grandmother keeps talking about in February. It could be a crossing. Also, it could be like an anniversary or a birthday. What's the 12, Sheila? When I get a number, it's either 12 is December, so they could be going to December, like a birthday or an anniversary. Oh my Lord, so it's your brother stepping forward. Wow. So I love this, Sheila. Your brother is stepping forward to let you know that he's here with grandma, and it was a double validation. The bee sting as you were 4 years old, and your brother just told me that he uses anything with wings with you to give you a sign. Birds, butterflies, dragonflies, flies. But there's other wings connected here. Did someone like angels or angel wings, or did someone like, do you know, did someone do like a tattoo of something like with wings? There's the February. There it is. That's your brother is giving you a big validation. So when you did this tattoo in February of a butterfly, this is your brother just giving that as a validation. It's a way, it's a beautiful way, Sheila, to tell me that whether the spirit will bring up things, whether he was here, whether he was gone, it doesn't matter. It's just to let you know that he's walking with you every step of the way. Sheila, your muse is water. I don't know if you know this or not. Beach. Oh yeah, because your brother just said that when you go near the water, which a lot of people get ignited near the water, but for you it's very different. It brings you very close to spirit and very peaceful. And maybe your brother just said, Sheila said she knows, but she really doesn't know the extent of the connection. So make sure you get an opportunity to get near water. Because it's really where you get reignited, if you will, and just breathe in the water. And the ocean is always the best, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a lake, it can be a pond, wherever. But I got to tell you, Sheila, you're very connected, and you got a lot of great stuff coming up. And why your brother he just talked about the ring too. There's a ring, the ring. Talk about the ring. Do you understand that? Was that his ring? Wow. So no, you're kickboxing, he's there with you too, Sheila. So your brother's got a lot of love for you and is around you and just gave big kisses and hugs to you. So I'm up for time, Sheila, but thank you so much for calling. Oh, lots of love, Sheila. Bye-bye. And you know what? I just said on the break that this time goes by so fast as always. If you are on Facebook, check it out. You can see my article. I'm going to actually put it on YouTube. I'm going to get it on my website. I got to tell my guy to do it. And we've got, if you are on Facebook Live too, and maybe I'll even do YouTube, because if I need more subscribers to get me to 100, I will put some videos when we're in New York. How's that? And on Facebook Live, I will also tune in even before the event to show everybody how it's going so that you guys can come along with it. And I love everybody. Stephen the Medium is my website.com. We got
Coach Elix on Instagram and performancecoachingbyelix.com.
Yeah, same here. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We got Mark, who's going to be saying goodbye. Goodbye, producer Mark. He's just waving his hand. So we'll see you next week, and lots of love, and have a great, great day.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you follow us tomorrow because we will be tuning in Facebook Live on our New York adventure, okay? And hopefully without my style.
Bye, everyone.